Let my revenge begin.
覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to Wordbreaker Coo's Reviews. This is your host, Wordbreaker Coo, and I'm rounding the end of the year up, doing a couple of figures, and I'm just going to say it off the bat. This figure is phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal. It just straight up is gangster. I mean, I love this thing. One of the best figures of the year for me. I'm just telling you right now. This Build-A-Figure is a shiznit. Let's just look at the accessories before I start, opening and eyeing on everything about it. He comes with some extra pair of hands for his swords. We'll take a look at his sword accessories. Pretty decent, but I don't feel like they really fit. I mean, they fit, but I feel like it's just weird. Like if you look like this, why do you need these swords? I mean, I guess it could work because it's still Deadpool. And I like that they have, some scratches and dents in the swords. That's a cool little, touch. I guess I'll show you just for kicks and giggles so you can see what it looks like in hand. But these hands are a little bit tight, and I'm not trying to break this figure because, gosh, I know I don't want to buy another dang, let's say guy's name, Morbius. Hate that figure. So, that's kind of how he looks with the sword. You kind of see what I'm saying. Like, it looks kind of like he's walking around with a butter knife. When you got guns like this, why do you bring a knife, or sword? But I'm glad they included it because that's just another, added effect they give you. And these are very small pigs. You see that? But as you're looking at that, the other thing that I really, really love about this figure is the texture. The detail. Let's get all up close in this bad boy. You can see the texture they have on the red. And I like that the black is more shiny and doesn't have a texture. Looks like he's got staples, kind of like a Frankenstein, got big chains on them. I wish they painted the claws, but that's okay. I'll do that myself. I mean, it looks good. Then again, I guess he wouldn't have painted claws, right? Because this is a suit. So he probably wouldn't have unless they're ripping out. So maybe I'll keep it. But if you look at all the paint, I mean, they painted the silver parts on here. They could have painted that part there, but it's just nice. That head sculpt. You see the texture on that? The tongue. I mean, this Venompool is just, again, this is just amazing work, Hasbro. Good job. This part was awkward getting on here. I can't tell you how awkward that was getting it on there. You had to like slide it on like a certain way to get it just right, and it was not fun. But I finally got it. You can kind of see it there. I'm not gonna take it off because it took forever to get it on there. But his range of motion is pretty decent. For a big guy, he's got some range. Now his arms do come out if you push too hard on him one way or other. So just be aware of that. But he's got the single jointed hands. Okay. His feet go up decently, They look so small. It's hilarious. Nice little bend. And again, look at that texture. I mean, I just can't emphasize the wrinkles and the textures on this figure. It reminds me of another favorite figure of mine from this year, which is Mr. Movie Deadpool. And I got figures falling down now over here. Come on now. Don't be falling down. Okay, but it reminds me of this figure. You can see the texture here. And it looks like these two could be brothers. Like the movie Step Brothers. Maybe that's why I call this review. Step Brothers. So, yeah, it's damn nice. The teeth are pretty decent on mine. So I guess there's not much else to say, but this is a freaking phenomenal figure. I mean, I guess if you take Venom, you know what? Not even that Venom. If you take this Venom and you merge them with Deadpool, that's exactly what this thing is. I mean, that's exactly what it is. Okay, might use it for a thumbnail. So it's amazing. And if you look here, now you can really see it. I feel like this is, yeah, he's even taller than this Venom, unless I just don't have him. Yeah, he's even taller. Because this guy's has more of a hunch, but it's great. I mean, I think you're going to love this guy. If you get him, I think he's a must. For sure, he's my favorite Build-A-Figure this year, for sure. And I put together quite a bit. Let's get these ranked in order for my favorite to least favorite in this wave. Morbius is going here because he's trash. Okay, he's absolute trash. Then after that, I would say Venompool, Gwenom, or Venomized Gwen Stacy, or Gwenpool. What is the damn name again? Venomized Spider-Gwen, or Ghost Spider. Then I'd have to say, you know what? We're going to put Phage there. And I like this wave. I do. Well, I like most of the wave. Then we'll put Phage there. I actually do like the Miles because of the color and the hands and the sculpted portions of it. And then this is where it gets hard. Where in the world is my Carnage? Let's pause it. Okay. Then I'd say Carnage because he's Carnage doing Carnage things. And then finally, I would put in what do you call him? I can't even think today. My mind's all messed up, guys. Okay. The Venompool. There we go. Then the Venompool. So this is the entire way of how I would rank them from least to my favorite. And if you're wondering, well, where's your Venom? I didn't find a Venom. I found all these separately. I wasn't intending on getting the wave, but I got these two right here. And I saw a couple of Build-A-Figure pieces, and I was like, man, I've got to get this thing. So it was just because of those pieces that made me get the rest. The only one I'm not happy with is that Mobius. So, yeah, we'll stop talking about that guy. But overall, again, I think this is a good wave, especially if I get that Venom. I bet you I really love the wave then. But if you can skip that Morbius, skip them. Otherwise, you know, do what you got to do. And until next time, peace and Venompool grease.